Hi everyone, for today's video I am doing my weekly plan with me video in my bullet journal. So all I'm doing here is just checking my monthly view to see what I need to put in for my weekly. I did not record me setting up the monthly view this month just because I was just kind of playing around with it and figuring things out on my own. But I'll record it for April. So I choose to put my daily to-do list kind of in like a side margin because I don't have a lot of things that need to be done on a specific day, but I do like to have a space for things that I do have to do on a specific day. But I don't need a ton of room for that. So right here I'm just adding a little doodle in between the days just to spice it up a little bit. I used my two favorite colors, which is like this raspberry color as well as lime green. And you can see I messed up there. I tried going over it with white pen, didn't work so well, so I pulled out the whiteout. And whiteout on my planner doesn't really bother me. I use the tape stuff, it just works best for me. And I am just adding a little bit of color to these days, I guess you could say, just to brighten it up a little bit and separate it from the lists that I'm going to be doing later. So the first thing I do in the middle section is add my weather. Not 100% sure I like the look of the weather here. I might change it up next week. I'm not really sure. So what I'm doing this time is just doing little doodles for the weather. So you can see it starts off nice and warm and gets really cold throughout the week. I stopped on Thursday because that's how far my weather app went. I'll fill in the rest of the week as the week goes on. So the first thing I do is write the main rooms that I want to focus on, the main things that I want to focus on to clean for the week. And then these are tasks that need to be done that aren't necessarily cleaning, like giving my dog a bath and watering orchids and just things like that. And these are all things that need to be done this week, but again, doesn't need a specific day for it. And these are Allie's chores that I like to put in a separate section. If I don't write these things down, I forget to tell her to do something, and before I know it, it's the end of the week, and I try giving her a big long list, and she doesn't like me very much for that. I also put a meal plan, and although I do assign days to it, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to eat that specific thing on the day. It just helps me kind of figure out what we have in the refrigerator and what I want to make for the week. So even though shepherd's pie is on Friday, we might have it on Monday. It just kind of helps me out. And I'm just brightening it up with a little bit of color with my two pens that I'm using for this week. Now you saw that left-hand page is all home stuff like cleaning and to-do lists for the home. On the right-hand side is all work stuff. So I work from home doing YouTube as well as writing books and things like that. And this week I'm really focusing a lot on YouTube, mainly because this Time Well Planned channel is new for me. So I'm kind of trying to get some videos up and record a lot of stuff, and I have a ton of videos that I need to edit and put voiceovers to, and a couple of things for my blog. And if I don't write that down, even though it's pretty much the same thing every single week, I'll forget to do it, so I do write that down every week. And then my other section is just things that I have to put down that I would forget about otherwise. Now I'm writing in things that have to be done on specific days, like Allie has no school, she has an eye appointment, I know I want to go grocery shopping on Wednesday, and a little reminder that my brother is borrowing my car, and a little TV doodle for Blacklist. And again, I'm just adding some color to the titles. And that is basically it. I'm just writing the week of date, so February 29th to March 7th. And here is the overall look. So that is it for my plan with me for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon.